very serious problem about jobs. Jobs. If we don't sort out the problem of jobs, we're in problems. Young people are coming out of school, they can't find jobs. They are coming out of colleges, they can't find jobs. There's hope that, with more foreign investment, jobs will be created. But there will be no jobs created by foreign investors. No matter how many foreign investors we bring into the mining sector, there will be no jobs. Things have changed. Those armies of miners we used to have, we'll never see them again. Those jobs have been taken over by machines, excavators. One excavator wipes out 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 jobs. So the armies we used to have of mine workers will not be there, no matter how much foreign investment we pump into the mining sector. Equally, in commercial agriculture, we used to have huge camps of workers around a farm. We will never have those big camps of workers around farms, because one small tractor, one small combine harvester takes away thousands of farm workers' jobs. Banks. We used to have full banking halls, full of clerks. We used to have tills from one end of the wall to the other. And on each till, there's a teller. Today, you go into the banking halls, they are empty. The jobs have been taken over by a machine, the ATM. The ATM doesn't go on maternity leave. The ATM does not attend funerals, has got no relatives. The ATM has no lunch break. The ATM doesn't go on study leave. It simply works. It's not possible for capitalism to address this issue of jobs. We have to look outside the capitalist system, because the current unemployment rate is inherent in the capitalist system, production for profits and to satisfy human needs. For us, the solution will only come from peasant agriculture. And agriculture in general today is only contributing 9% or so of our GDP. But it is deploying, or we have deployed 85% of our workforce in agriculture, producing 9% of the GDP. We have 6% of our workforce deployed in industry, producing 24% of our GDP. We have 9% of our workforce deployed in services, producing 67% of the GDP. But services and industry can no longer take any people. The only sector that can take people is peasant agriculture. And by peasant agriculture, we don't mean everybody should be carrying a kambwiri on their shoulders. I don't mean the brother who is in politics. I mean that little instrument we use to plow, the hoe. We also need people to produce veterinary medicines, chemicals for crops. That will also create jobs in those sectors. Peasant agriculture also will need serious marketing for inputs and outputs. That will also create jobs in those areas for marketers, drivers, mechanics, and other logistics experts. We will also need to produce manufactured goods out of farm produce. There's no need for cotton produced in Eastern Province just to leave the country and be processed elsewhere. We need cloth to start coming out of Eastern Province. We'll need manufacturing industries, tailors, designers, to start making clothes, and we export clothes from the cotton grown by our people in Eastern Province. So you can see that more jobs will be created around peasant agriculture than just the tilling of the land. For us, that's the way out. We need to put more and more resources, more and more attention, more and more effort into peasant agriculture. We are the third hungriest country in the world today, after Chad and Central African Republic. What does that mean? It means we are not utilizing the resources God has given us in terms of land, water, and a young population, jobs can be created and will be created by a socialist government in 2021.